Hi.
Hi.
So, what was your reaction to Will Smith smacking Chris Rock at the 2022 Oscars?
It was a little tough. A friend of mine called and said that it happened. I thought it's got to be a stunt, right? Because I wasn't watching the awards, but I thought it's got to be a stunt, right? It's got to be something because it's Chris Rock. He's a comedian. So I thought it was a stunt. And but when I went to take a look and looked at the footage from different angles, I thought this is not a stunt. So I was shocked and a little bit hurt only because they're supposed to be representing my community. I'll just put it that way, my community, and I was waiting for the repercussions, and I was just waiting for the repercussions. I didn't know if Will Smith was going to be arrested. I didn't know if Chris Rock was going to press charges. There are a lot of things that happened, or that could have happened, that still haven't happened. So it was a little bit shocking, a little bit surprising.
How do you think it's going to affect the media in the long term?
Oh my gosh. Will Smith, and I would say that anyone in his family, for that group, for that group of people's family, I think they're going to be, in terms of the media, they're going to be affected for a very long time to come. Because Will Smith, he has such a reputation for squeaky clean, that kind of thing. However unusual his family is, nonetheless, he's very squeaky clean and doesn't go out into public that way. So it was a little bit. I think he's going to have a lot of problems into the future. And his wife is an entertainer. She's an actress, so she's going to be affected as well. And his children, if they have any hopes to go into the entertainment field as well, I think they'll be affected as well. Chris Rock, on the other hand, I'm not real keen on Chris Rock. I don't like his humor, but that's my personal taste. I think he's going to skyrocket. I think he's going to absolutely skyrocket.
Well, do you think Will be able to book anything after this?
I think he will, but it's going to take a long, long, long time.
Like how many? Like years,
It might
months?
take years.
Years. Wow.
I think it might. I don't know if he's under contract for anything now, but I do think that if he is under contract, um, he's an investment. You have to look at it. I look at it in a technical way. He's an investment, and if he's sullied by such activities, it's going to be rough. And I'm going to say that one thing going for him is that he and his wife are philanthropists. They give to a lot of different causes. They give a lot of support to the community, and I think that'll be a saving grace in the long run. Even I don't think he ever did it just in case something happened. I think he did it out of the kindness of his heart and giving back to the community. So I think that's about the only way that he'll get work into the near future. But I think it's going to take years, personally.
Do you think that Warner or any big productions like HBO Max and HBO, those media companies would cancel him? Like cancel their videos with him?
Contracts and videos, there's a strong possibility. There's a strong possibility. It's interesting. I was listening to one broadcast of a talk show, and one of the talk shows said something that about there are some other people who are in the public eye in the entertainment industry who have done far worse in some ways, compromising women and girls and stuff like that. And they still were able to move forward sometimes. They weren't completely blocked out. I don't know. Uh, Will Smith, I don't know. It's going to be. They may cancel. And this is my own opinion again. For a person of color and a man of color to show violence in the public eye, it's hard on my community, and he's going to be labeled for a while, and he's going to have to do a lot to come back. Even his social services, his contributions to society, again, it's going to help him, but I don't think it's going to fix it. And I think he's supposed to be coming out with a public apology. I think I
He
saw that on
did.
Huffington Post. Yeah.
Yeah. What was your opinion on that?
I haven't seen it yet. I'm excited to see it.
Okay.
And I still don't think it'll be enough for a while. It's going to take them a while to heal over for something else to distract the public.
And what do you think about Jada's alopecia diagnosis? What do you think about that?
I feel really bad about it. I didn't know about it until I started reading all the articles and seeing people commenting on it. I feel bad for her, and that's a real struggle. You know, I love my hair, but a stigma in our society, especially in entertainment, for her, you know, she's stigmatized. I'm sure, you know, a woman with no hair, that sort of thing. It's hard in our society, in this American society. So I feel really bad for her, but I also appreciate the fact that she's made it public so that other women and other people have the opportunity to um, lean on to someone, to know that someone else is going through it, someone in the public eye is going through with it, you know, going with the disease, and I won't say embracing it because I don't think that's what's going on with her, but she's at least claiming it and saying there are ways to move forward. You can get through this.
And last question:
Mm-hmm.
do you think that Will did the overall right decision by defending his wife
Oh boy, that's so
despite the violence?
hard. I have to say after the initial after the initial broadcast, my initial steps of seeing it, um, I think there were better ways. He's been in the entertainment industry for for decades, right? There could have been a way. I feel, again, I'm not in his shoes. I'm not in his wife's shoes. I think there's a way that he could have handled it in a more private manner. There could have been a way to do that. I'm sure. You know that he could have found a way to take him backstage or dealt with him later, even if he called out, "Hey, what are you doing?" You know, that kind of thing, instead of physically becoming physical with him, physically, quote unquote, violent. I mean, some people got extreme. Oh, he socked him, he hit him, he could have killed him. If it were a public brawl, okay, it would have just been an altercation between two guys or something. But he could have handled it more diplomatically, even though he was upset. But kind of, I see that he was defending a family member and his wife in this case, and I think that's important to have your partner's back if possible. But if you can avoid the violence, that's even better.
Well, thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you for selecting me. I really enjoyed this.
Okay.